Chris Pine and Jeff Bridges' 7-Year-Old Western is a reminder that Yellowstone's Taylor Sheridan needs to make another movie. Taylor Sheridan's neo-Western film Hell or High Water is proof that he needs to make another movie alongside his ongoing television shows. In recent years, Taylor Sheridan has mostly been known for Yellowstone and other TV shows like Landman and Tulsa King. While Sheridan's TV shows are wildly popular and extremely compelling, the writer got his start behind the camera by making feature films. His first movie was 2015's Sicario, and he went on to write 5 more films while he was also starting Yellowstone and its spin-off shows. Since Sheridan has become king of prestige TV, it's easy to forget how good he was at writing films. Of the 6 films he's made, only 1 is under 50% with critics on Rotten Tomatoes, and 3 are certified fresh. While it's always great to get new seasons of shows like Lioness or new original series like Landman, Sheridan's talents could also be put to great use writing films again. One of his movies, Hell or High Water, proves just how much the world is missing out from Sheridan's decision to focus on television over film. Hell or High Water is a reminder of how great Sheridan is at writing movies. There's no better proof of just how good Taylor Sheridan was at writing movies than 2016's Hell or High Water, starring Chris Pine and Jeff Bridges. Hell or High Water follows brothers Tanner, Ben Foster, and Toby Howard Pine as they rob a series of banks, while Texas Ranger Marcus Hamilton, Bridges nips at their heels. In an expertly paced 102 minutes, audiences learn that Toby is robbing the banks to pay off the mortgage on his late mother's ranch, and that he intends to give the land and its oil rights to his children to break the cycle of poverty they've been living in. Hell or High Water was nominated for 4 Academy Awards in 2017: Best Picture, Best Supporting Actor, Best Original Screenplay, and Best Film Editing. Hell or High Water is easily one of the best neo-westerns ever made, and it's because Sheridan handcrafted its story to mesh so well with the genre. Hell or High Water is filled with societal critiques about the banking system, cycles of poverty, and more that fit perfectly with how the world has moved on from the days of cowboys and outlaws. The film is also fantastic at developing its characters naturally in just a few minutes. All of Toby and Tanner's years as siblings seem like common knowledge, and Hamilton's worries about retirement seem like second nature. Taylor Sheridan's writing is arguably even better in movies than shows. Hell or High Water is such a good example of Taylor Sheridan's skills as a writer that it may be proof he's even better at writing movies than he is at writing television shows. Sheridan's shows are, of course, extremely popular for a reason. They're all well-written and crafted specifically to keep viewers on the edge of their seats, and they often feature complex storylines that end up resolving beautifully. Sheridan's movies have just as much punch, but they're arguably better in one key area: pacing. Sheridan's writing works best when it's lean, focused, and efficient, and movies lend themselves to that style better than shows do. Most of the criticism Taylor Sheridan has received in recent years is a result of the episodic TV format more than anything else. For example, in Landman, Angela, Ellie Larder, and Ainsley Michelle Randolph have been major sources of criticism, partially because of their slow character development. It wasn't until the ending of Landman, Episode 6, that they did anything but lounge around and drink. None of Sheridan's movies have that same problem because he doesn't have to stretch out any stories into a 10-hour season. Sheridan's writing works best when it's lean, focused, and efficient, and movies lend themselves to that style better than shows do. Will Taylor Sheridan ever go back to writing movies? Even though he's clearly great at writing movies, Taylor Sheridan hasn't written a feature film since 2021's Those Who Wish Me Dead. He has instead focused entirely on TV shows, which is likely a feature of his deal with Paramount, which has him contracted to produce series until 2028, via The Hollywood Reporter. Because of his Paramount deal, it doesn't seem like Sheridan will be returning to movies, at least not in full force, anytime soon. TV shows that can keep viewers watching for hours on end and subscribed for 3 months at a time are much more profitable to streaming services like Paramount Plus than single movies. There is, however, a caveat in Sheridan's deal that would let him shop original movies to third-party buyers, and the list of Taylor Sheridan's upcoming projects reportedly would take advantage of that. Sheridan's upcoming adaptation of Empire of the Summer Moon may be his first feature film in years once it's completed. Since it's so early in development, however, it's not clear if Empire of the Summer Moon will be a film or another series. If he does end up taking the show route for that project, Sheridan doesn't have anything else that he's announced lined up for the theater. With any luck, Taylor Sheridan's future may include another movie of the same caliber as Hell or High Water, and hopefully sooner rather than later. Sheridan also owns and operates the 6666 Ranch in real life, which was a major reason he took the deal with Paramount in the first place, via Thar. The 4.6s is a major expense for Sheridan, and there is a chance he could write another film separate from Empire of the Summer Moon to help cover those costs. If he can find the time, that is. With any luck, Taylor Sheridan's future may include another movie of the same caliber as Hell or High Water, and hopefully sooner rather than later.